Mark McLean. The shave of the day? Well, it's coming up in just a second. First, the beard thinning of the day and the mustache trimming of the day. We're going to do that first. And we're going to talk a little bit about the upcoming giveaway. What am I carrying as my EDC of the day? What else? Bad Blood Dreadnought. That's the one that's in the news. You better believe it. In my newspaper, that is. Bad Blood Dreadnought. I scored this at the 2015 Blade Show in Atlanta, and it's been one heck of a knife. Hasn't cut a whole heck of a lot, but it's been flipped a lot. Yeah, I mean, you know, for crying out loud, okay, I'm disabled, so what do you expect? You expect me to go out camping and laying on a cot on the ground or on a air mattress? My back would be so screwed I wouldn't be able to get up the next day, the next week actually. No, I have 5 discs in my back that are bone on top of bone. For those of you that didn't know. Right like that, nothing in between to absorb the shock. It's just bone on bone. And that's due to degenerative disc disease. I also have had 19 total surgeries, none on my back. But I do have a fake hip on the left side, a fake knee on the right side, and the doctor tells me recently that my left knee, which is my good knee, wrong, is shot. That's a quote. That's what he said, shot. Yeah, my mustache has some wild hairs, and so they're tickling my nose. I've got to do a little trim-up job. But first, I thought I'd tell you a little bit about this, not about my health history or anything like that. Oh, by the way, I'm sporting this necklace today, in case you guys noticed. This, I made myself. I sure did. Sort of a crafty kind of guy, aren't I? I bought this this shark's tooth in, where did I get that? Oh, in Hilton Head. Yeah, that's where I got it, Hilton Head. And, wow, it's just really, really old. So I made this necklace, and I made this type of clasp. It's a little magnetic type, so it works good for me. All right, let me begin my thinning out my beard and my mustache, and we'll be right back, okay? I don't want to bore you guys tremendously. Oh, forgot to turn it off. Oh, and that's it. Man, beard's turning gray. Guess I'm getting older. Hold it. I am getting older. My birthday's August 19th. Oh, man. Those little bitty hairs, I just can't take them. Anyway, once every now and then I get a wild hair, so to speak, and they start tickling my nose, then I thin it out just like you see right now, other than the wild growth that you see where I have it shaved. So then I'll trim under there, shave there, and there, and there, and there. And above the mustache, also I'll shave that, and then have a thin little neat beard. I never was one to grow a big, thick, bushy beard, although I've had one before, and it worried the piss out of me, to be perfectly honest, folks. I'm serious. I guess some people are made to have those and some people are not, you know. I guess I'm a little OCD when it comes to being particular with my beard, or neat. I like a neat, trimmed, thin type beard. And so, all right, I want to show you how much whiskers I got. Wow, can you believe that? That's a lot, huh? That's just from the beard. That's not even the whiskers. And the camera is not even picking it all up as I glance through the lens and glance into the sink. There's still, it looks clear in the film or in the camera, but in the sink it's still filthy. Oh well, just wanted you guys to see. That's what I have to deal with. Yeah, I'm serious. I'm a gruddy, old grimy kind of guy if I don't shave, you know, regularly. So, Guess I better put you guys on my my little recorder there. That's what I put my holder on, my camera on. That's the holder, and that's how I film, in case you ever wondered. And that's it right there. Hands free now. I'm ready to go. This is a fairly decent little Norelco that I use. It's a rechargeable kind. It had plenty of battery in it. I plugged it up earlier and I forgot to unplug it when I thinned out my beard, but that's okay. It's irrelevant. Okay, today I'm going to be shaving with this. That's the Fat Handle Tech, the one that my buddy Shaving with Rich has been talking about, the one that I showed you on the rules for the giveaway. This is the actual razor that will be given away. I'll be shaving with it today. I did a previous video with shaving of the day with this particular razor. This is a pre-war tech. They call it pre-war tech sometimes, or Fat Handle Tech. Gillette put this out from 1938 to 1942. It's a three-piece safety razor. You unscrew that. You have the cap and the bottom replacement cap. That's the holder for the blade. You screw it back in. One thing that you can tell about some of these razors, they actually split right here, unfortunately. But this one is not split. This one is like nearly mint condition. It really is in great shape. The blade I will be using today is my Shark blades. That's actually what I used in my video that had the audio removed by the Pudlo police. That's what I call them. The people who have nothing better to do than to harass the small guy who doesn't make a penny off of the YouTube videos, and allow the old rest of the crew to run rampant. Anyway, that's the blade I'm using today. Rich also used this particular blade. The reason being, I'm not sure if he saw my video using it or he just wanted to, but it's the one that I chose to use with this razor because this is a mild razor. It's a very mild shave, and I wanted a razor blade that was extra sharp, and this particular Shark Super Chrome is very sharp. So you put that on, slide the blade on like that, really simple. Goes right over the center stud there in the middle, and then put the back cap on. Now the flare has to be downward like that when you start shaving, not upward like that, so you don't want to put it in the wrong way. I did that one time by accident, but I don't want you to do it. Anyway, you line it up, make sure the blade is perfect, tighten it down just a bit. You don't want to over tighten it, there's no sense in that, and it's ready to go. And I mentioned the knife. That's what I was going to tell you earlier when I got off on a rampant about my health and my back. This knife has not cut a whole hell of a lot, to be honest. A few pizza boxes, maybe. Some letter envelopes, yes. Numerous envelopes. Some tape, a little tape here and there from boxes that came in the mail, yeah. But it's almost like mint condition because it hasn't cut a lot. Like I said or alluded to earlier, I can't go camping, so I'm not gonna lay out on the ground all night and cut a bunch of wood and use this in ways that maybe some of you guys can. And if you can, then I'm all for it. You guys, you do what you want. I want to tell you guys, I'm not sure that this knife will be well received through customs if by chance the winner of this knife is from across the pond or outside the CONUS or continental United States. So I would encourage you, if you are trying to win the contest, then to try and win the razor. That way you can at least be certain that you would get your prize if you win. Because I'm not making any promises. That's just how it is. If you by chance get the knife and you win, then, and you're lucky enough that They don't halt shipping in the middle of everything and say, hey, hold it, here's a knife. Oh! People are really weird. Anyway, if they stop it in customs and you don't get your prize, then I apologize. I told you, I warned you. That's all I can say. The rest is up to you guys. One person will win the razor, one person will win the knife. It's quite simple, actually. You just have to pay attention and listen for the sound effect that comes on. What sound effect is that, my friend? The one where the guy says, "Psst, I'm watching you, bro." So that's basically it. That's all you have to do is pay attention, be on your toes, okay? And we will sort of play it by ear. If you're noticing my face glistening somewhat, that's because I've got on my pre-shave oil. This is Clubman Pinot beard oil. It's designed just to soften your beard, but it does a great job as a pre-shave. I like that. It's a good coating between your skin, and the razor, of course. The shave soap I'm going to be using today, I mentioned earlier the shaving shop, Francisco. That's the soap. Ever heard of that? Well, they say it's incredibly complex, but yet unforgettable. With a sip that exemplifies class, sophistication, and masculinity. It's taking all I've got just to lift this up. I mean, it's so heavy, I'm showing my masculinity right there. Anyway, the lavender and spice, they say, captures the irresistible charm of a real gentleman. How would I know, right? That's what it says. Anyway, it has a green fern-like vibe, multi-dimensional composition, delivering wonderful green notes on a bed of oak moss. Nostalgic, elegant, nice change from the sweeter men's fragrances that are so common at the moment, quote unquote. This is like Monaco in a bottle. I wouldn't know. I've never been to Monaco. Probably will never go, to be perfectly honest. So this is the closest I can get. Top notes: rosemary, clary sage, Brazilian rosewood. The heart notes are tonka bean, lavender, and geranium. Not too fond of geranium, but we'll see. Base notes are honey, amber, musk, spices, and oak moss. So let's give it a try, okay? What kind of brush am I using? Quite simply, this brush. Razor Rock, and this is their Soft Razor Rock Monster. They have one even larger than this called the Hulk. And my buddy Rich from Shaving with Rich is sending me one. It should be in the mail any day now, so I can't wait to get it. But that's what it's going to be, a little larger than this, they say, maybe a lot larger. I don't know. We'll compare it and see. But if you haven't seen or heard about it yet, watch Rick's channel, because Rich has a video, and he was the first one to put it out on the Hulk. So it's a giant brush from what I've seen. So this is one of my favorites. I like it. The texture is nice and has a lot of good backbone, so I'm going to be using that one today. I have not even lathered this soap. And I know I normally do. I normally do lather all my soaps when I get them in. But this one was given to me by a friend, and I just accepted it. So I haven't had the chance to check it out. So just putting some hot water on the very top to soften things. Also coating my brush bristles. And I'm going to wring some of that water out. And just sort of load up the brush direct from this tub. And it's loading up fairly nicely, seems like. It smells good. It smells just like Monaco. I mean, Monica. No, that's the wrong soap maker. My bad. Okay. This thing looks loaded well enough to suit me anyway. We're going to face lather. And as you know, I've already thinned out the beard. So we have to add a little bit of water. Oh, I think so. It's been about 4 days, 5, since I've shaved last. But the coating's nice. It does smell decent too. I think I'm going to add a little bit of water. I honestly need my bowl, so I'm going to get in the cabinet here and bring out the bowl. Got to put a little bit of water in here. Got a good layer on a base coat right there already though, and I like that. It really spread out really nicely. That's what it's looking like right there. Doing quite well. Hi, honey.
Hi, honey.
What are you doing? Sneaking up on me. You want me to shave you? How about your legs? No comment.
You ain't right.
I ain't never been right and don't plan on being right. All right, look at that. That's some good stuff. I'm liking this coating. It's a good texture. Giving me exactly what I like in a soap right there. Yeah, the scent is I mean, it's nice, really nice. It's like to me, I don't know, maybe a fruit kind of guy. I don't know. It's sort of it's not really, I wouldn't say masculine, no. But sort of a well-kept or well-kept type guy scent, you know? And that's good. So now just sort of rake the sides or excess off the brush onto the bowl, and I'll have that for later. Let me rinse my hands a little bit. Okay. There we go. This is going to be a fairly quick shave, nothing major. The fat-handled tech doing the job with a sharp blade. Just sort of gradually drag and allow the weight of the razor itself to do the cutting. The blade itself will do all the work, and you don't have to worry about it. That's one good thing about this razor. It's very mild. I'm going to wipe that down just so I can get a good glimpse of exactly the beard line. And I'm sort of lining it out because, like I said, it's been a while since I've shaved. And when I go like that, then I can trim out my beard and line it up the way I want it, grow it a little extra. Wipe that off. Rinse off my my razor. And just make sure I line it out right. Being this good looking is hard, guys. Oh my, it's getting deep in here. Like my wife said, you ain't right. But sometimes I plan on growing my beard a little extra in length, just so I can shape or trim up the beard line. It has to be done every now and then. If you maintain a thin shaped beard like I do, at least. If you were wearing a bushy beard, then no sweat, right? You probably don't even have to do anything except get the neck whiskers every now and then. Some people don't even do their neck, so whatever. float your boat, right? I never could, like I said earlier, I never could handle that because it got on my nerves, scratching and itching so much. And in the winter, I admit I do try to grow a little bit of a thicker beard. Okay, I am paying special or close attention to this immediate area because it grows a little thicker right under the beard line. And that's because when I was a kid in school, in high school, there you go. When I was a kid in high school and I grew my beard, it became one of those neck beards with mutton chop sideburns, and that was years and years ago. I graduated in 1979, so needless to say, that was a while back. Okay. Here we go. I've got a frog in my throat. Nice. Very clean scent. It smells clean to me. I mean, there's a lot of good promotional lines given in there, obviously, which I don't know if a lot of people notice, but I do. I was in radio from 1977 to 2005, so I do know a lot about promotion. There's a lot of good promotional lines being blown on this line, on this soap. I'm just saying, in case you didn't notice. And that's okay. I'm not cutting it down or anything. I'm just saying what you need is to try it yourself. And look at that, good amount of soap right there still. Try it yourself, and then that way you'll see whether you like it or not, what it is that you like it. I mean, anybody can sit down and explain to you their idea, or they can talk all day long about what they think a soap smells like or reminds them of, etc., etc. That doesn't mean it's right. Okay, upward pass. Turn over and do the side. It's always best to try it yourself. My opinion will not necessarily be the same as yours. And all I'm giving is my opinion. That doesn't mean it should be carved in stone. It doesn't mean it's the way that a soap is. It's just how I interpret it, you know? Very good, Razor. Some lucky person's gonna get it. And no, I didn't nick myself, so nothing to worry about. But I do have barbicide, and I will be sanitizing it before sending it on. I just wanted you to know, just for the sake of argument, okay? And I've got plenty of lather left. I mean, it's great at lathering, number one. I'm just checking for spots right now. There's a spot over here that grows like this. From this point here, it grows like downward, right here, downward, and then right here on the sides, it grows out like that. Weird ass beard. So I have to go back over it, and even though I've gone down and I've gone up, I really have to sort of go across the grain toward this part of the neck. Can you hear it? You can actually hear it. When I get to that area. Otherwise, it's all good, you know. Just making sure I didn't miss any spots. That's it. Nice, nice, nice. Then take your razor, unscrew it, take the cap off and rinse it. Take the blade off, and I will try and send some new blades with the winner of this razor. Take the blade off, rinse the blade. If you've only used it one time, you can surely get another 1 or 2 shaves out of that, depending on the person and their beard growth. Rinse the cap, dry them off, and put a light coating of oil on them. That's what I do. Gonna rinse now. Oh, that's cold. The scent is decent, it really is good. But the latherability is what's tops. I'm serious, that's what is best about that soap. Latherability rules, it dominates. Perfect lathering soap. Excellent lathering soap. Excuse me. The scent, like I said, you know, it's either spot on or it's not. You know, it's either hit or miss with some people, and with me, it's like take it or leave it. I'll be honest, it's a take it or leave it scent for me. Now, that may mean nothing to you. When you try it, you may say, this is the best smelling soap since that time I dated Britney Spears with one hand. Don't think too hard on that one. Anyway, that's gonna wrap it up for me. The shave of the day. It made me smell nice. It really did. But not quite nice enough. I want to smell a little nicer. How about some vintage black Kenneth Cole? Been a while since I used that. Oh yeah, smells good. You ever use that? Vintage black Kenneth Cole. I like that stuff. It smells really good. And I'm gonna throw on a little bit of After, because it's after the shave. This is After by Menon. It's a blue, light blue textured coating. See that? But it's this is the Fresh brand. After Fresh. It has a light scent to it, but nothing major, and it does revitalize and help moisturize. And that's what I'm wanting to do, is basically restore my skin. And that's nice. Pat it down a little bit. Leave a little excess on. And you can tell automatically after you do that, after you put on something really nice looking to make you look sharp, you know what it does. It helps you reach hoe status, baby, hoe status. Yeah! Hoe status. Oh man. Thank you guys for watching. I very much appreciate it. I really do. Keep in mind the giveaway is coming. August 19th we start. More information coming up. Down below you can read the rules and information. You get out and have some fun. Pay it forward. And get your shave on, guys. Peace. Shave of the day, okay? All right. Welcome in, guys, the shave of the day.